What's the market like in Chicago? Joining me is Leigh Marcus from At Properties in Chicago. Hi, Leigh.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, so what's going on in Chicago? Is the real estate market hot for buyers, sellers, both?
Well, Chicago's really the tale of two markets. We have the downtown market, which is really coming back. It was an extreme buyer's market earlier this year with as much as 12 months of inventory. Thankfully, that's come down to maybe closer to 6 months of inventory. So it's becoming a more normal market right now, screaming back. Whereas the surrounding neighborhoods, the outskirts, the surrounding neighborhoods are an extreme seller's market right now with between 1 and 3 months of inventory. So it's a great time to be a seller in those markets. But with interest rates as low as they are, it's a great time to be a buyer as well.
And if you're looking to buy out in the outer markets, do you have any tips for somebody?
Yeah, so meaning like in the more competitive markets, right? That's what you're talking about.
Exactly.
And so, yeah, which compared to earlier this year, even though it's a seller's market right now, it's still not as extreme as the spring was, right? So if you're looking for a place to buy, this time of year is actually a phenomenal time because there's a little less competition. So that's what I'd recommend, is taking advantage of the time of year.
And, you know, they're in the city and obviously being more of a buyer's market. Any tips for sellers to get their homes ready?
Yeah, so the number one thing is making it look, opening up the buyer pool as much as possible. So a lot of buyers today don't want to do any work to the unit. So having it already, the cabinets painted white and the unit painted, of a very neutral color, goes a long way to standing out versus all the other competition.
Why do you think that they just want to put it on the market, without doing anything to it? Why are you seeing that?
It's hard for people to number one, put the money up front. I mean, some of these updates cost a few $1,000s, and the other part is the hassle sometimes. If you're living there and it's hard to have it painted or anything like that while you're there, a lot of times people don't want to go through the hassle, but there is a significant upside to it. As we all know, as there's all those shows on HGTV and all the other shows about doing the work to get more money for your home.
And you're finding that even there in Chicago that can reduce the days on market by doing that extra
Absolutely.
work?
Yeah, dramatically.
Well, thanks for your time today.
Of course, great to see you.
For more real estate news, go to retoday.com.